If it's a selfish process, I don't think you'd be able to turn it into a career. Of course, there are stories of people like Basquiat and other people who did exactly what they wanted to do, but I think that they're quite rare, and that's why we like to hear their stories. I did fashion illustration because I studied fashion, so that has still got a really big impression on my work. I studied for 4 years, and I mean, my teacher was trying to push me into being an illustrator. He's like, you're not a designer, you're an illustrator, and I wasn't listening to him because I was there to be a designer. And being a designer seemed really exciting, but for me in reality, I didn't feel like it was my creative outlet. I felt creatively frustrated. I didn't feel liberated, and I just went, this is just not the lifestyle that I want. That's when I really kind of made a big change. And it takes so long to have a career change, especially when you're working for yourself. It's really difficult not to fall back into, I know how to earn money that way. And even, people now, my friends ring up and I want a wedding dress or something, and you can almost do it, but no, you gotta just kind of like be strong. There was all this art stuff I wanted to do, and I couldn't always do it because I had to be doing other things. So at first that really tortured me because I really wanted to just be painting all the time. So I would sell my wardrobe, I would sell my shoes, I'd sell my bags, I'd sell anything just to be able to, keep going. Oh, I got paint out of the council cleanup, I couldn't afford paint. I didn't go to art shops. It's very liberating now buying beautiful new paintbrushes, and I really appreciate that because I used to think, oh, paintbrush is a paintbrush, and it's not true. A $50 paintbrush is very different to a 50-cent paintbrush, but I didn't know that then, and I didn't care. My first 3 murals, I think, probably were free, and Banksy's Cans, and then the mural before that, Banksy's Cans was my second mural I ever did, and that had lots of attention, and that really helped to get into galleries in Sydney when I got back. Well, I went to London and I was just on a holiday and I just needed some time out, and I didn't really know what I was doing, where I was going. I really wanted to do some art, so I did some little pieces and I took them to a little market where everyone just throws stuff on a blanket, and this guy saw them and he was like, oh, I'm an agent for an artist, I want you to do a mural. It was my second mural, and I had never really painted walls before. I didn't see any difference between doing that and doing a painting on a canvas. And I hadn't used spray cans before and had to kind of learn quickly. That's how you learn. I mean, I didn't study art, so I kind of, you have to teach yourself somehow. I had a moment where I sold my first painting, and that was just it was just an amazing moment. I've heard other people have the same, where it's like you sell your first painting and it's just exceptional that somebody wants to buy your work. That just changes everything, and you just know that if people want it as well, because it's not about doing what you want, you need to find your audience. And when you find customers that want your work, that is so rewarding. You just have to follow it. You don't really have a choice. It's where it's the reason for doing things. I really, really appreciate the money that I earn and the customers that pay me, and I really want every piece to be worth the money that people pay. And I just think I value money in such a different way because I win it, I don't earn it. I think I'm so lucky. It's just amazing that people are interested in that, if I do a live show, that I'm the entertainment. It still surprises me because it's just something that I do. And for me, it's just really normal, everyday kind of thing. I'm lucky that people want murals and people want art, because it's not a necessity, it's not food or shelter, is it? It's a luxury, and people choose it, so they have to like it. So I'm just glad I found an audience, really.